go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Kermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. He hands it off from the gun. Across the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Short connection to the tight end here.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. fires a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Aggressive call on the opening play. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Heading left after the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. Two memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. That's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. Two great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Try and muscle for the first down. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. First down here for this offense.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they hand it off to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab. 7-yard gain, sets up a 3rd and 3.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Longhorns offense is on the move now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking for his back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Has the first down and more. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw again. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got 1st and goal.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Stockton. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They get the second half started with a running play. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the 2nd down play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Here comes a handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he finds the running back in the flat. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Third and goal, will try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Backed up the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He'll take this just inside his own territory. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The offense set up in great position after that punt return. 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Throwing for his running back. The sure hands. It's Frazier. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So
he's looking deep here. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's running out of time here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And we're able to get him down. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Grinding away with a running game. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year. But now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.